welcome to Vlogmas Day 10. 10th Vlogmas? 10th day of Vlogmas. It is the 19th, I think. Let's think. 22nd, 21st, 20th, 19th. It is. It's the 19th today. And so far this morning has been mostly a cleaning day. I want to get just kind of a clean through before the end of the week and get caught up with laundry, because I have a lot of laundry to get caught up with. I've been so busy doing other things that it's kind of got on top of me a bit. So I'm kind of going through all the bitty bits first. I need to wash a few woolens and things like that. So I'm working through laundry this week and working through a clean through. So I've been cleaning most of the morning and laundry most of the morning because it's now just after lunch. And I've decided, whilst I've got some daylight, I'm going to cut out the fabric for John's sweatpants. I have snaffled his favourite pair of sweatpants, which, apologies, they have been worn, if that is a problem. He is at work at the moment, so I've snaffled these. He wants them longer. They need to be about 10 inches longer. That shows how much these have shrunk since they were bought. And these have like a cord through. They've got kind of one of those kind of semi-stretchy waistbands, but they have like a tie through, and he's always having to tie it. So what I'm going to do is use some wide elastic through the waistband, so that won't be a problem anymore. But I'll have to measure it. Oh, I'll have to measure his waist. I can do that separately because the top casing will be cut out separately. It's fine. It's fine, I think. Yeah, I mean, these are, I don't know. Maybe I should have measured his waist before I left the house. This may take a little more thinking than I thought. So I have these. I have the sewing pattern that I'm using for the instructions mostly for, and kind of as a guideline. I have the tubular jersey stuff, elastic stuff here. It is a different shade of navy blue to the fabric. It is a bit brighter. Apologies for the light in here today. It is a very dull day and the camera's looking a bit grainy. But it doesn't matter that they're slightly different. You only wear sweatpants around the house anyway. So I have that. I don't know if I've got enough to do the waistband as well as the cuffs, but I only bought it for the bottom of the cuffs anyway. If I have enough, I could use it for the top casing as well. I'll see how we go. And obviously I have all this fabric as well. So it is already covered in cat hair. Not completely covered, but it has got cat hairs on because somebody decided to lie on the fabric that I had laid on top of the ironing board at some point overnight. But never mind. I'm actually going to use the living room floor. Usually I would use the table upstairs, but it's cold upstairs and it's nice and warm in here. So the fabric's going to get a bit... I have just hoovered up, but I imagine it will get cat fur on it. But since the cats sit on his lap most of the time, I don't suppose that really makes a huge amount of difference. So that is the plan. I need to have a think first if it's going to be affected, the size of my fabric at the top, by the casing. I mean, the size I need his waistband to be, because he ties this cord fairly tight to bring in this waistband. So I'm not sure. I suppose I can cut it out and then I can measure his waist, and I can always take a little bit off. I can always just slightly take a little bit off. But I might not get that far yet. We'll just have to see. So that is what I'm going to do whilst I still have some light, and then I can do some more cleaning in a bit. Because all the other thing I've got to do today is I have the cast off on the second of my Christmas socks, and then they're ready, just weave in the ends and they're ready to go. They're ready to wear, and just do some food prep for tea. I'm making a vegetable chowder, and I'm roasting some sweet potato for some like pastry parcel things that I'm making tomorrow. So I've got that to do, but I don't need the daylight for that. I can use the kitchen lights. So that's my plan. Oh, and Mum's decided she's coming for Christmas. So that's really cool. So that'll be nice. I lost my train of thought there. Apologies. So yes, I'm just going to lay this fabric out, figure out which way I want the fabric to lay for the trousers, for the stretch, and get started finally on this sewing project. Well, I've started putting together these sweatpants. They're kind of trouser shaped now. I have made pockets, which I should have made a little bit wider, the opening, because John can't get his hand through the opening. But at least he can put his phone in there and get his phone in and out. Next time I shall make bigger pockets, or bigger openings for the pockets. I hadn't thought about the fact that he's got such big hands. Never mind. So he's tried them on. I haven't done any of the waistband or the ankle bands yet, and I've already took 2 inches off the length of these. I did make them extra long, just to be on the safe side. So I've took a couple of inches off. I will get him to try these on again, but first I need to take out some of the bulk at the front of these. They're perfectly fine on the back of the trousers, with the side seams perfectly at the sides, so, but there's just too much bulk in the front. So I need to figure out, I need him to try these on again, because I can't remember which is the front and the back. I think I know which is the front and back, but when I got him to try them on, I ended up getting him to put them on the wrong way around. So I need him to put them on again. And the front seam that runs from here up to the waist, I need to take in about 1.5 inches from the waist and curve it down, just to take out some of this extra bit here, just around the belly area. I have a cat trying to get in the door. She's perfectly capable. Oh, she's opened the door. Holly is a big, tall, strong, fluffy cat, and the door handle in the living room is quite springy. She can pull it down and open the door from the hallway. Not that she needs to, because a few weeks ago I got John to install a cat flap in the wall into this room, which is silly, into a living room, but we got so sick and tired of jumping up 20 times every single evening to let the cats, 2 cats, in and out, because they sleep all day and then they decide at 7 o'clock in the evening, when you're settling down to do some knitting and watch a bit of TV, that's the time they want to be in and out. But not just out, go out outside and then come back in. It's in and out and in and out all evening. So cat flap in the wall. They can both use it, but for some reason Holly, if she wants something like food, instead of just coming in the cat flap, she'll scratch at the door or open the door, because it's her way of saying that she wants something different other than to go in or out of the room. She's smart, but she's also a little bit not smart. I also finished casting off the second of my Christmas socks. They are both done now, and the light is really bad in here, but you can kind of get the gist. The Drops Flora worked really well at kind of blending in with the other colours. These are sisters, not twins. I worked from either end of the ball for these socks, so they look different to each other, and the ankles are pretty different as well, because I had run out of red on the ball for the second sock, so there isn't any red on the ankle, but they look fine and they're done now. I just need to weave the ends in this evening, and then they can go in the sock drawer. So I think I need a hot drink now. I'm still have this throat issues from this head cold. The head cold seems to be mostly gone, just a little bit stuffy, and but the throat, it's the scratchy dryness that's driving me nuts. And it's like your throat kind of like, it gets so dry it almost like sticks to itself, and then it makes you cough, and it's just really annoying more than anything else. It is better than it was, but it still catches you. So it catches me. So I'm going to go out and have a hot drink, and it has been another bit of a chatty one. Bit of a funny week with lots of things, mundane things to do, and like cleaning. Okay, I shall see you tomorrow, probably tomorrow. Okay, bye bye.